Grizzlies. We're broadcasting from the FedEx Forum. And so for the Grizzlies, their last game, a loss to Toronto. And they were still in that one right up to the end, guys, but lost by a couple of buckets.
Well, there's no doubt they played well enough to win that game. Truly could have gone either way.
Well, the lesson in this one is you can't just play well for 3.5 quarters and expect to win. I mean, they didn't close it out the way they should have. That's on them.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. CP3 at point with Redick there in the back. And it's Barnes and it's the 3 slot. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. And that one's good.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim. An interesting statement came from the mouth of CP3 last year when he mentioned he feels that Allen Iverson was the most influential player ever. Interesting. Most probably would have said Jordan.
On defense, Memphis. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Jordan sets the pick for Paul. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the wide. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Well, Chris Paul breaking Magic Johnson's record last season with 13 double-doubles to start the season. That's points and assists we're talking about. You know, anytime you're mentioned in the same breath as a Hall of Famer, that's a pretty good thing.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Gasol. At the elbow, Lee feeds to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. He kicks to Randolph, and he gets it to go. And Chris Paul finishing last season as the NBA's leader in assists per game. His 3rd time achieving that mark.
Yeah, and he's been in the top 5 in that category pretty much since he came into the league. You won't find any better than Chris Paul is doing.
This is Redick. Jordan with a screen on Lee. Redick with it, and Allen picks him up defensively.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Conley, the pass to Randolph. Lee gets to Gasol. Back to Lee. That's a floater go. That's good. Lee's got his first basket. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Kicks it to Redick. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. Ball outside. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Memphis trailing here. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I caught up with Coach Dave Yeager. We talked about the difficulties of facing a player like Chris Paul. And he said that what makes Paul so incredible is his court vision. He explained that there haven't been many players like Paul who could pick a defense apart with both his passing ability and his patience in the offensive sets, saying really, he can just wait you out until he sees a weakness, and that's where he attacks.
It's great to hear from you, Doris. We talk about players who either love or hate. Randolph, I think, is in his element. Clark leaning on people. He likes to feel other bodies.
Yeah, they love Zebo, they call him, don't they? He can get physical. I love watching him go to work. You know, he likes to be in the middle of the gets to the rim. Whenever you lose contact if you're guarding him, and he's not the most explosive guy, but it just points out, Kevin, you can be highly skilled and a really good basketball player and not be off-the-charts athlete.
He rolls on his opponent.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of attrition.
I think he created that phrase on grit and grind. Grit and grind for the Grizzlies, right. And that's how he played.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, trailing by 2. Ball against Conley. Lee outside. Back to Conley. Allen kicks to Gasol. 6 to shoot. Out to Conley from past the arc. Second chance effort. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to on Blake Griffin.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am. Jack Randolph is a terrific rebounder and scorer. In his prime, you could just mark up 20 points or 12 rebounds a night, every night. He's a little bit on the downside now, but still a player you've got a game plan for.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Hawes is checked in, and Zach Randolph drops a boat. And Randolph, now 33 years old, had that knee injury a couple seasons back.
Yeah, his rebounding remains excellent, but we've seen his scoring wane just a bit, both in volume and the percentages. Not quite the go-to scorer he was a few years back, but still very effective player.
Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Gasol against Jordan. Left side Gasol. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Boy, he's looked great so far. Offensively, looks like he's brought his A game.
Pass to Redick. Pulls it down.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't played.
Absolutely.
And the building is stunned, partner. He goes deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Now here's Paul. And it's blocked by Conley. To Conley. He dishes it to Lee. Outside Conley. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. From outside, off the mark. Clippers trailed by 4. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Look how well he led him there with that pass.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To the right side. Randolph dishes to Conley. Pass to Gasol. The 11-footer, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas. He drains those. The Grizzlies were never picked to be a powerhouse in the West last year, but boy, you've got to give that team and that organization an awful lot of credit, because they clearly were a team that nobody out West wanted to play.
And so here are the Clippers. 4-point game. The feed out to Redick. The pass to Hawes. Paul outside. And he connects with the jumper. Paul's got 5.
Hasn't been able to get it going offensively. It's been a slow start for him.
Conley kicks to Lee. 8 feet away, and another basket for Memphis.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Now here's Paul. He has 5. Into Jordan. Gasol with the steal. Now Lee. The dish to Conley. Lee kicks to Randolph. A jump hook. Good on the shot. And it's a 6-point Memphis lead.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Now here's Paul. Paul left side. Paul missing again.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
Gasol setting the pick for Randolph. Lee pass 6. Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And here is Conley looking for his first basket still in this one. Randolph against Jordan, and that one's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Well, you got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Conley against Paul. Paul left side. Pass to Redick. Looking to end the drought. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And I'll tell you what, this has been one ugly quarter for him.
And it keeps getting uglier. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Gasol setting the pick for Conley. And there's the call on Matt Barnes. That's his first foul. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Davis is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Reggie Bullock comes in for Barnes. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Farmar for Paul. Carter. And again, Memphis no good. Clippers trailed by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Rushes in for a double-digit lead. Udrih has got his first bucket of the night. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Memphis.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's helping them to get easy points at the other end.
Here's Farmar. Crawford kicks to Bullock. In the corner, it's Farmar. It's Crawford on the wing. Clock at 4. No good.
Take a look at the rebound totals. That's +5 now on the glass.
And, Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
Here's Udrih. He feeds it to Carter. They set the screen. Here's Bullock, headed by Prince. Hawes dishes to Crawford. He kicks it to Farmar. Davis sets a screen. Will it go? Shot is blocked. Here's Leuer. Feeds it to Udrih. He's looking for Prince and finds him. And he gets it to go. And now a 12-point Grizzly lead.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. You've got to get their defense in gear.
Here's Bullock. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, Jordan Farmar spent the season playing in Turkey on a lucrative contract, but missed the NBA. He came back to his hometown of L.A. last season, playing with his old team, the Lakers. Now settled in with their crosstown rivals, the Clippers.
I'm not sure about that shot, guys. The defense really all over.
58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the shot falls short this time. And Farmar battling injuries last season along with all the other Laker point guards, but when healthy, he's a player.
I agree. Athletic, with quickness to defend. A pretty good mix between scoring and playmaking, too. And just now entering the time of his career.
Now here is Carter on the wing. Hawes with the rebound. Hawes got his third rebound tonight. Bullock passes to Hawes. That one rolling around and rims out. Now Prince. Dishes it to Udrih. Carter outside. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Grizzlies lead by 12. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Welcome back, store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. Guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
The defense was really impressive there, guys, in that first quarter. They came out focused right from the beginning.
And, Steve, that's a big part of why they're on top right now.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Udrih as the second quarter gets going. So for the Clippers right now, we've got Davis. Farmar is out there with Crawford. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Griffin in at the power forward. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Pondexter check in for Tayshaun Prince. Both good from the line that time. With floor spacing, Steve, more important than ever in today's NBA. Some have questioned the pairing of Griffin and Jordan in the Clipper front court.
Well, I think it's worked out just fine. I think they could add a stretch forward behind those two guys and maybe mix them in during the rotations. But all in all, Griffin and Jordan have played awfully well together at both ends of the floor.
And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Kicks it to Carter. Leuer dishes to Udrih. Shot clock at 5. Carter for 3. Can't get it to go. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Here's Bullock. And a great assist by Farmar as that one goes in. Bullock's got it back down to single digits for Los Angeles. And for Memphis, they're shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Here's Koufos, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Now here's Crawford. It's Davis on the wing. Right wing. Moving the ball around. Left side, Griffin knocks it loose. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Memphis leading by 9. And Udrih gets to Bullock. Pass to Pondexter. Back to Carter. He dishes it to Udrih to the right side. Pondexter from outside. And that one's good.
That's like a layup for him. Wide open out there.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Farmar kicks to Bullock. Pass to Farmar. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Britt. Doris, over to you.
Thank you, Kevin. Doc Rivers trying to help this Clippers team to the mountaintop. And Chris Paul said, I've never had a coach that wants to win as bad as I do until Rivers. Rivers said, I'm just here to try to win. I always tell our players there's no guarantee to it. You have to be willing to get your heart broken.
He's getting to lay it all on the line. Doris, thank you. And the Clippers call time here.
You can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
Just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Gasol is checked in for Koufos. Randolph comes in for Leuer. Tony Allen's checked in for Vince Carter. And Mike Conley subbed in for Udrih.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backcourt.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Now here's Randolph. Allen outside to the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from 11. Here's Gasol. The rejection by Paul. This group has players swatting away the most shots in the league this month. The shot block leaders. 4th, DeAndre Jordan.
I'll tell you what, as the month has unfolded, this guy's defense on the interior has just gotten better and better.
Grizzlies have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Well, last year collectively, I mean, this team shot 74% from the free throw line. Pretty low number.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back. What a great game for Randolph in this one. 13 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
Well, that's important. When you get to the foul line, any team, when you can outscore your opponent from the foul line, it's critical. He's trying to do his part right there.
Now here's Paul. He has 5. Fires the 3. Cut the bucket. Paul's got 8.
Boy, you found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap to the defense.
Gasol is screen on Paul. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Well, an illegal screen is one of the toughest calls for the official to make.
And I agree with you. You got to have some sympathy for the referees when they have to make calls like that, but they get paid well, and they're the best in the business, so they can handle it.
Now here's Paul. 8 points for him. Conley grabs the miss.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Here's Pondexter. Here's Allen. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Redick inside the line. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Redick's got his second basket of the night.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Memphis leading by 10. Down low. Here's Allen. Plays it up and paints it in.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Well, you know, for teams in the NBA nowadays, it's all about getting bang for your buck. Mike Conley out of Ohio State, one of the great value contracts in the league, and with all the analytics, general managers looking for value. Memphis happy to have an all-star caliber player like him still locked up through 2016.
And you have to give Mike Conley, Steve, an awful lot of credit for the emergence of the Grizzlies, I think, is a factor in the Western Conference.
Yeah, Kevin, I think he's one of the best point guards in the league. Probably doesn't get enough credit. His progression as a player at both ends, year after year, he just seems to get better, and he provides that poise and leadership that his club needs.
Lee's checked in for Memphis. Great positioning on the putback. 16 points for Zach Randolph.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 5. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Redick with the bucket. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Finally, the pass to Randolph. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Randolph.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Yeah, they're getting outclassed in the paint at both ends, really.
Ball kicks to Griffin. Deflects the pass. Gasol with the steal. Lee outside. And the pass to Conley. Back to Lee. Randolph sets a screen for Lee. Shoots from the elbow. And again, it's Zach Randolph. Randolph's got 18 points in the game.
He had no problem knocking down that shot. And a little more damage inflicted on another defensive lapse.
Paul dishes to Barnes. Back to Paul. A 3-ball. That one goes. He's got 11.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
Now here's Randolph. 18 points for him. Got it. Good job in the low post. Randolph's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Paul with the ball. He's got 11.
I thought that was a good call.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Prince is checked in, and the Clippers with a change here too. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Jordan. Now here's Griffin. And good on the basket. Hook it.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Yeah, they're making some shots now, Clark, finally starting to make up some ground.
Conley against Paul. Conley, the pass to Lee. Here's Gasol, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Clippers trailed by 11. Well, good teams tend to have a defined style of play. Steve, the Grizzlies had grit and grind, but it seems they're going away from it now.
Kind of a throwback style, Kevin, but it suited their personnel perfectly, particularly with Randolph and Gasol down low. The slower pace lends itself to better defense for them, and they really pounded you inside, that's for sure.
Outside Conley. Gasol, a screen on Paul. Conley kicks to Allen. Back to Conley. From 11 feet away. He's again, and it's Gasol getting it to go. Gasol's got his second bucket.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Griffin against Prince. Now here's Griffin. Off the screen. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pit.
Yep, that's the offensive player's job.
That's
Run
right.
him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too. He may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got it pretty clean.
Now here's Conley. And Gasol now top of the key. Back to Conley. It's Allen on the wing. Shoots from the elbow. And another basket for Memphis. And here is Paul. He's got 11. The feet to Barnes. Back to Paul. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Now here's Redick. He's tightly guarded. Baseline drive, and he gets it to go. Redick's got 7 points here in this quarter.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Conley dishes to Lee. Tries to save it. Here's Gasol. Griffin grabs the board. Griffin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now the dish to Paul. Back to Griffin. Outside Conley. Passes it to Lee. Here's Gasol. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Gasol's got 6.
Tough matchup there defensively. He just doesn't have the height or the length to bother that shot.
Paul passes to Barnes. He feeds it to Redick. Here's the triple. It's rebounded by Memphis. Allen's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And it's Lee penetrating. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I like the ball. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Koufos checked in for Gasol. Leuer comes in for Allen. Carter, he's checked in for Courtney Lee. And it's Udrih in for Mike Conley. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Glenn Davis is checked in for Griffin. Bullock comes in for Matt Barnes. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Farmar for Chris Paul. Crawford drives in. And a great assist by Farmar as that one goes in. Farmar's got 3 assists tonight. And here we go with Vince Carter. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Prince. Good on the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 12. Here's Farmar. And that's not going to go. The clock runs And we're heading to halftime. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 12. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, thank you, Kevin. Doc, what haven't you liked about the defense thus far?
Some of them a little more turnovers, trying to do too much with the ball. But we didn't show them any defensive intensity. And for us to win, we're going to have to do that.
Coach, thanks for the time. Gentlemen, back to you.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the... Second half. First half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. It's been one outstanding game from Zach Randolph.
Seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And see, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
Udoh and Gasol are up front. Conley and Lee, they're the backcourt. And it's Allen in at the small forward position. That's the five to begin the second half for Dave Yeager.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Clippers trailed by 14.
Well, Gasol missed some time last season with injury, but you can see just how important he is to a team when he's gone.
Oh, down there. Man. You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
Stolen by Randolph. And that one hits back iron.
He's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Allen kicks to Conley. Jordan against Gasol. Courtney Lee is on the wing. Looks for Randolph. Gets it to him. And again, Memphis no good.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
Redick with the bucket. 90 seconds now into the second half. Conley dishes to Lee. Outside Randolph. Outside Conley. Back to Randolph. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. And another miss by Memphis.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
Out to Conley. Outside Gasol. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Randolph from 8 feet away. He drops it in. Randolph's got 22 points. Clippers trailed by 11. Feeds it to Barnes. Ball left side. Jordan sets the pick for Paul. Redick for 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Perfect on their first 3 shots now. That's the way to start the second half.
Conley, the pass to Lee. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. A fader. And the rebound goes to Griffin.
Poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
And Redick kicks to Paul. Barnes against Lee. Back to Paul. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Show you the teams that have shot the lights out during the last month. 4th, the Clippers.
Yeah, Kevin, it's been a long month for anybody who plays these guys. I mean, they've been shooting the lights out, and it's been game after game after game.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Without question, Zach Randolph displaying his skills today.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that terrible turn.
Clippers started out as a good team last year, but they never seemed to be content with what they had. They added vet after vet as the season progressed and really made some nice additions.
Gasol dishes to Allen. Ball against Conley. Here's Gasol, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Gasol's got 10 points. And the Clippers' depth was a big help for him in the first round as the bench provided, I thought, a good punch for him against the Golden State Warriors.
You know, that's true, but they just didn't have enough in the tank to get by the Thunder in that second round of the playoffs. What was really, I thought, an entertaining back-and-forth series.
Here's Griffin. Offensive rebound. Back to Paul. Takes a three. Can't get it to go.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Here's Conley, and he gets the bucket. And it's a 12-point Memphis lead.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
And until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Here's Barnes. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And a nice job there defensively, just getting a hand up enough to bother the shot.
Yeah, that was very nice. Impressive. It made it a much more difficult shot.
Gasol against Jordan. 5 on the clock. Here's Conley. And another basket for Memphis. Clippers trailed by 14. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Dishes it to Redick. Ball outside. Jordan with the screen on Conley. Here's Paul. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Gasol setting the pitch for Conley. Back to Randolph. Shot clock at 6. Good D by Jordan. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the three ball well. Ball with the buckets.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Conley kicks to Allen. Back to Conley. Gasol, a screen on Paul. And it's Conley penetrating and blocked. They get it back, and he gets it to go.
An 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Redick passes to Griffin. Right wing. Barnes kicks to Paul. Jordan sets the pick for Paul. Tries from 16. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Outside Conley. Allen a screen on Paul. Conley dishes to Gasol. Tries again. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And now 24 points for Zach Randolph.
They've been so efficient in the paint in this game. That's an area they've totally dominated.
You know, once they ID'd the edge they had inside, they just continued to attack him. Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Conley kicks to Gasol. Outside Randolph. And he overshot that one, missing. Clippers trailed by 11. Pass to Redick. He kicks it to Barnes. There's the three. And Lee pulls it down. Grizzlies have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Allen drives in. Gasol set the pick for Conley. Shot off the pick. That's good. Conley's got 8 points. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
Yeah, he's not happy right now. You can see it's really hurting him.
You sure can, Steve. I mean, it's difficult to say exactly how serious it is, but hopefully we'll have an update soon.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Here's Farmar. He's guarded by Udrih and stolen by Udrih. Kicks to Pondexter. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Carter. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Spencer Hawes, an early candidate last season for most improved player, but his hot shooting steadily tailed off, Steve, with the Sixers last year.
Yeah, month after month, his field goal percentage and three-point percentage has dropped. But I thought he found new life when he was traded to the Cavs. Remember, when you're on a bad team, you're losing night after night. It can be disheartening. I think that might have been some of what we saw with Hawes and his numbers.
And Hawes a free agent this offseason. Playing well over the last 3 seasons, he was a safe bet to get a nice new contract. Big guys with this skill level, they get paid.
And for Hawes, a rare skill set. Not that many 7-footers you can shoot from three-point range the way he can. As much as teams value threes nowadays, not surprising he commanded a nice payday in free agency. And I think the work on the boards has been a big key for their success in this league, guys.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, it's been total control on the board now.
Here's Udrih, guarded by Crawford. And Udrih hits the Carter. And it's Carter again missing.
He's yet to make an impact from the field, but his team is taking care of business.
And stolen by Udrih. And here's the fast break. Udrih leading the way. Pass to Pondexter. And there's the feed to Udrih. Pondexter kicks to Carter. There's the pick. A baseline J. Second shot opportunity. And that one's good. Koufos has got his second bucket of the night. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Memphis.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort this defense been very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And the other thing they're doing, Clark, is scoring a lot of points off turnovers, forcing mistakes, and cashing in.
Shot clock at 6. They need this one. Crawford with another miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Here's Udrih. And the pass to Leuer. Here's the dish to Udrih. Carter right side. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Clippers trailed by 15. A chance here to get a quick injury report. Let's get an update on Conley. What's up, Doris?
Kevin, I got some news from the Grizzlies head athletic trainer. A very somber tone over here on the sideline, guys. It does not look to be good news at all. There is no chance of his return to this game, and from the sound of it, gentlemen, he could be out a whole lot longer than just today.
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
Yeah, but it's part of the game, Kevin. Almost everybody goes through it eventually as a player, so you just have to deal with it the best you can.
Unfortunately, it is that, Steve, and it's painful to watch your teammates out there because you're helpless in that situation.
Here's Farmar. No good on the 3. Memphis leading by 13. Udrih the pass to Carter. He feeds it to Udrih. Back to Carter. A great 10-2 punt. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yeah, you got that right.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Crawford kicks to Davis. Passes to Farmar. Davis sets a screen. And it's Farmar. That time on the assist by Davis.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And Udrih kicks to Carter. Carter right side. They're not hit. And quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Grizzlies lead by 13. And we'll be back with you right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Ron, today it comes from the men in the middle. Kevin, let me tell you, anytime you get a big man who can pass like this, it really changes the way you can play offense. It diversifies your offensive attack.
Let me ask, who is the best passing big man you played with?
Conley.
The Australian.
Yes, big redhead, good passer down on the low block.
Number 1 pick by Minnesota Timberwolves. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. CP3 at point with Redick there at the back. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. And it's Crawford at the 3 spot. That's a 2 from Paul. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Randolph's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Udrih dishes to Prince. Jordan against Randolph.
Clippers got a lot of road wins last year. It was due to how explosive they could be coming out of the half.
Well, the Clippers, as you said, Clark, ended up with 23 road wins last year because they played so well after the All-Star break.
Well, they'll make adjustments, and when you can explode for points like the Clippers can, you're never out of a game. And I like their blend of youth and veteran experience.
Seems like a nice balance. You're right. That's a good point.
They do have a good healthy balance.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Lee's checked in.
J.J. Redick acquired by the Clippers going into last season. Great fit, but injuries really held him back. First, surgery to repair ligaments in his wrist, then a bulged disc in his lower back. Ended up playing just 35 games in the regular season.
And both free throws good for Redick. And Redick, were it not for the injuries, is on pace, Clark, for the best season of his 8-year NBA career.
Kevin would have been a career high in points per game. Great efficiency for Redick as well. He flourished playing alongside former ACC rival CP3, Chris Paul.
Allen, right side, just 5 on the clock. Here's Lee. It's good from the top of the key. And here is Los Angeles now. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
But the margin of error is hissing.
Well, yeah, there's not much margin at all, Clark. They can't afford to waste any more possession.
Jordan sets the pick for Paul. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Paul's got 9 points now in just the second half. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And Udrih kicks to Randolph. Tries from 10. Nice jump shot. Good. Randolph's got 26 points. Clippers trailed by 14. Now Paul. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Up top, Griffin. And Zach Randolph hits the whistle that time. Gasol is checked in for the Grizzlies. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Barnes is checked in. And here are the Clippers now. Ball outside. 6 to shoot. Feeds to Redick. Wide open look. The rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those break. Always finishes strong.
Redick passes to Paul. Jordan with the screen on Allen. Dishes it to Barnes. Los Angeles with another miss. Memphis leading by 16. A drive by Lee. Pass to Prince. Lots of room. And the Grizzlies take on 2 more. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
assists now tonight.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Allen dishes to Lee. Gasol kicks to Randolph. That's good. Randolph's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
And J.J. Redick picks up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Vince Carter is checked in for Tayshaun Prince. And Barnes comes to help. It's Allen with the drive. Kicks it to Carter. Memphis moving it around. From downtown, and he gets the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
Well, you hate to see a guy suffer through a game like this, but his team is winning.
Ball passes to Redick.
For a long time now, the Western Conference has been the deeper conference. It's the top 5 or 6 teams of legitimate title hopes. But last year for the East, it was especially down. It was really viewed as a 2-team conference. And you got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Carter kicks the lead. Over to the left wing. Randolph sets a screen for Lee. Back to Randolph. Bank shot. Oh, good. The 2 teams out east that people were talking about, of course, were the Miami Heat and the Indiana Pacers, but it was so bad where teams out west were joking hard about how they could get moved to the Eastern Conference because they'd feel better.
Well, yeah, the Blazers media team joked about that at the expense of the Eastern Conference, but they did have a bit of a point. A lot of very good teams out west, no denying that, who didn't make the playoffs. Could have not only been playoff teams in the East, but maybe would have been able to grab a home court advantage. I think the Suns at 48 would have probably been the top 4 seed.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists, great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Ball against Lee. From 13, Hall's shot is off. And the Grizzlies leading by 19. Lee outside. And that one hits back iron.
And the defense did just enough to throw him off that shot.
Redick with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Paul kicks to Barnes. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Lee outside. He dishes it to Randolph. Whiteside, Randolph. Can't hit from 12. Clippers trailed by 16. It's tipped. Lee with the ball. Gasol, screen on Paul. Lee dishes to Randolph. Nobody near Allen. That one's good from the corner. Los Angeles has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Now the feed to Redick. Griffin, a screen on Carter. Call for 3. Pass to Redick. Moves back up. That's good. Redick's got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, I think his team would be ahead.
Now here's Lee. Carter kicks to Randolph. Banked in off the glass. Randolph's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
Dish out to Barnes. At the elbow, Griffin. Outside, Griffin. Some solid defense from Randolph. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. To the left wing. Redick passes to Griffin. Barnes kicks to Redick. He feeds it to Barnes. A three-pointer, no good. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Lee outside. Randolph sets a screen for Lee. And the pass to Randolph from the baseline. And it's Memphis with another.
You know, we saw some coach turnover heading into the season, but nothing like a year ago when there were 13 changes of NBA coaches. I think that was a record. If not, it was really close to even winning coaches are getting let go. A lot of new NBA owners are coming in, and in some ways, it is a changing of the guard, quite honestly.
Timeout called the Grizzlies.
Boy, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. He may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now as the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
Jordan against Gasol. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. The Grizzlies last season acquiring Koufos hard to trade with the Celtics.
You know, they were in the middle of a catch-22 type situation. They had athletic wing defenders and long-range shooters, but they didn't have a lot of players who could do both. So they got Courtney Lee, and he's played big minutes for him because he can do both.
And here's Griffin. Ball outside. Out left to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Griffin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Griffin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Courtney Lee acquired in exchange for Jared Bayless. He started as mostly a corner three-point shooter, but he's expanded his range and now can shoot from pretty much anywhere along the arc.
Here's Gasol. And again, Memphis no good. Clippers trailed by 18. Ball outside. Jordan with the screen on Allen. A drive-by call. And Lee pulls it down.
And you talk about Courtney Lee shooting. Come on now. Excellent numbers last season from the field, the arc, and the free throw line. Arguably his best season yet overall.
Here's Carter, and he gets the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Vaguely. 0 points. Nada. He's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Here's Griffin. Off the inbound. And it's Randolph with the rebound. Randolph's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Carter dishes to Allen. Passes it to Lee. Back to Carter. Fires from deep. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Grizzlies.
You know, Clark, their big advantage was points in the paint.
Well, they pounded that ball inside, Kevin, and operated down low. It worked for them consistently.
Look at the stats, and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Zach Randolph. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket just seems to be incredibly wide.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Carter with it. Chris Paul covering. Carter against Paul. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Barnes. And here they go, and finished off by Paul.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Randolph. Griffin with some nice D.
Hey, the defense was right there just waiting. Doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, Every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
Gotta love the low post offense. That was beautiful.
7 seconds left in the game. Lee outside. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night. These guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Mark, congratulations on this win. What was the key to getting the rhythm going for the team's offense?
Sharing the ball,